Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Straight Facts Commentary where I give you my unpopular opinions in everything pop culture. So please stick around and subscribe for more. Hey y'all, I am back again with another video, and in today's video, you see the title, we are going to be speaking about Diddy, Jay-Z, and Beyonce. There's conversations happening about all of them, kind of due to this whole Diddy situation that has unfolded. So if you're interested in them, female rap, pop, conspiracy theories, trending topics, my unpopular opinions, whatever I feel like getting into for real, go on ahead and subscribe, and let's get into this video. Okay guys, so I just wanted to speak about a couple of things that I've been seeing floating around the internet. And it's kind of been due to everything that's come out with Diddy. As we do know, he's been arrested. He's been posted for no bail. He's on S watch. I'm not going to say it, offing yourself watch because of everything that has been going on. There is so much happening. And with that happening, there's been a firestorm on the internet of other people being connected to Diddy, people trying to associate other people with Diddy because Diddy, as we do know, very powerful man in hip hop, very powerful man in the music industry, period. And so basically, what everybody has been doing has been looking at the people who have been around him, other people who have been closely associated with Diddy, other people who could be potential victims of Diddy, and they've been looking at people who could be connected to him in a friendship level. So basically, in short, after Diddy has been arrested, it's kind of caused and led to a domino effect of other conversations, conspiracies, theories, people breaking down relationships and looking into dynamics. With that being said, I'm going to emphasize that this isn't anything that I'm personally saying is, oh my gosh, any of these people who are associated with Diddy are doing anything. We don't know. We don't know that. We don't know who's doing what, who's not doing what, who knows what, who doesn't know what. We don't really know anything yet. You know what I'm saying? The court case hasn't started. We haven't gotten the full document or the full everything of what people know or who's associated with Diddy in a weird way fully. We do know some people, but we don't know everything. So I am not the one who's making this assertion. Oh, excuse me. I'm just talking about what people are saying on social media and different conversations that are being had because I personally find them interesting. Across social media, I've seen different conversations and connections people are making to the people closest to Diddy, like other high profile industry elites like Rick Ross, DJ Khaled, Oprah, and yes, Jay-Z and Beyonce. We do know hip hop's biggest moguls are Kanye West, Jay-Z, Diddy, just to name a couple. And people are trying to make connections that because these people have been so closely integrated over the years, that there is a way that they could possibly be affiliated and or know something about what was going on with Diddy. Meaning nobody's hands are clean, nobody is completely innocent because everybody who are in high places all know the secrets that are going on in Hollywood, which is a fair assumption to make just simply because everybody knows everybody. Hollywood is, it seems big because there's so many celebrities, but it's really not that big of a space. Hollywood is small in terms of everybody knows everybody, everybody knows what's going on within intimate circles, and, especially the upper echelon ones. So it's not a bad assertion to make that somebody, these people in higher places don't know what's going on. But I am noticing that it does seem like people on the internet want this to happen. I don't necessarily want this to happen. I don't want this to be the case for anybody. Not Diddy, not Beyonce, not Jay-Z, not DJ Khaled, not no pastor, pastors, nobody. I don't want this to be the case for nobody. Nobody, because it's sick, it's evil, it's vile. I don't want anybody to be caught up and affiliated with these types of things or have a reputation for hurting people or doing anything. But what it seems like to me is that people kind of want this expose right now. They want these major celebrities and these people in high places to be exposed for doing misdeeds. We don't really have any proof or evidence of this for some of these other people that they want it to be for, but like Jay-Z, Beyonce, etc., The conversations that are being had online are making it like, hey, we have these couple of events that we find weird and suspicious, which I'm going to get into in a second, that people are egging on like an expose of these people. So there was a lot of different conversations that were being had about Jay-Z and different things that they find creepy that he's done, his affiliation with Diddy, and also his control of Beyonce. And they feel like they're all involved in some weird things. So I'm going to get into some of the tweets. We're going to listen to some audios, just get into a couple of things that people are talking about. Okay, so this is one of the tweets. After Diddy, everybody knows it's just a matter of time. They're next. You can't outsmart the system forever. R. Kelly thought so, Russell Simmons thought so, Epstein thought so, Diddy thought so. Some comments read, they are not. No, if their hands are clean. We are in the greatest transformational, informative era. All evil will be exposed, no matter how hard it's been hidden. Just don't be next. The irony of you to say this when you have these in your cover photo: Andrew Tate, a R word pedo, Trump, a convicted R word pedo, Kanye, a self proclaimed Nazi. I don't want to say that word. Your family is next. Bloody haters. If it was SA, both them and Diddy would be going through it at the same time. Oh, I forgot to say on X. Africans like Shadia Knight is the reason Africa is still controlled behind the scenes by European and da, da, da. Okay, that doesn't have nothing to do with what. Yeah, I'm focusing on the Jay-Z and Beyonce comments. If you have any principles at all, you apply innocent until proven guilty to every single person. There is something earnestly nefarious about accusing or insinuating something like this to someone without due process. That's called an awakening period. People don't realize how fast information spreads now. Things you can hide before in the 20th century or the 21st century, it's hard to do that now. The arrest of Sean Diddy Combs sends a shockwave through the industry. It's a clear signal that no matter how high you fly, the law can still reach you. Not sure why everybody wants to see Jay and Beyonce fall. Most people grab onto one or two things, Illuminati talk, and run with it, but don't much at all. For all I know, they could be guilty of something, but I'm wondering why y'all act like y'all know they are. I guess Kendrick Lamar is also giving it up because you don't get a Super Bowl gig without Jay-Z. Why would they be though? One black music mogul goes down, so in your mind, a limited crabs in a barrel inward logic, you figure that another successful black music figure should go down as well. You inwards are so stupid it hurts. If a woman doesn't ruin you, you are likely to last forever. I normally like disagreeing with you, but I've been waiting for someone to say this. Diddy is dirty, everyone knows, but these two, they're in a league of their own. Let's see how everything will unfold. Beyonce is hot. Okay, irrelevant comment. Jay-Z definitely don't leave receipts. Black people act and continue to talk like degenerate people. This behavior is actually starting to look idiotic. They act like a people truly subjugated for so long. Look at them, turn and attack each other out of spite and jealousy. Now they just love to see their own people in it cut off. Sorry. Another tweet says, tried to tell y'all, but y'all wanted brunch. And it's a picture of Jay-Z, Diddy, and everybody at like the Rock Nation brunches. And as we do know, the Rock Nation brunches are like for industry people and they're fairly private. So I guess people have been speculating for years what has been going on at those brunches. And yeah, different things like that. So then this person says, gotta be top three from Onicolation. And again, I've also seen people draw this conversation back to Nicki because Nicki was calling out Jay-Z for, the whole Super Bowl thing. And some people feel like that is also a reason why he's being discussed. I feel like it's not really just that. I think it could be that, but also the Diddy thing as well. Some more comments read, y'all trying to take down every successful black man and then cry when you B words can't get a job and blame the white man. Nikki doesn't do those industry parties. And that's definitely true. She keeps to herself, for sure. There's the real pedo ring. LMAO, lock them all up. Another tweet says that psychic lady Sloan was saying Jay-Z next by 2025 through 2027. She's been accurate about Diddy so far. they will fall one by one. And then there's been like several tweets of like this expose of Jay-Z and his relationships and also his song lyrics. So this is one thing. Jay-Z dated Foxy Brown when she was 15 and took her virginity. He was 23. Jay-Z was going out with Aaliyah when she was 15, 16, 17, and he was 26, 27, 28. Jay-Z met Beyonce at 16, excuse me, and started dating her when she was 18 to 19 and he was 30. Jay-Z signed Rihanna at 16, and she said in an interview that she was flown to meet Jay-Z, who wouldn't let her leave until she signed the contract, and he locked her in his office until 3 a.m. Oh my goodness. So there's a lot of different conversations being had. If you just like search on Twitter like Jay-Z, Beyonce, Diddy, Jay-Z, like brunch, Jay-Z, rock, like there's so many different things. And so what do you guys think? Do you think that this is a conversation that's being had because of the whole Diddy thing? Do you think it's because of what Nicki mentioning him at the Super Bowl? I think it's a culmination of things, and I think the conversations are going to become even more inflated with Jay-Z as time goes on with this case, as more information gets revealed when he goes to trial. A lot of high profile people are going to be brought up into the conversation. As uncomfortable as it is, it does make sense that people are looking at the people around Diddy. It doesn't mean that they're all guilty of anything, but it does make sense for the other people to be looked at, whoever were the closest people to him at the time. So, but I'm not saying they are affiliated with anything because we don't know, but it's just interesting to see the conversations being had. Also, there's this audio that's been circulating around with DaBaby, who is talking about Diddy and going to one of Diddy's parties. And I'm just going to play the audio because the video is probably copywritten because it's an interview and I don't want it to get taken down. So take a listen to this.
Beyonce, I was at a party at Diddy crib in LA. This was the beginning of 2020. You know what I mean? And, Diddy had put everybody else out the crib, like the influx of people, he had put them out. But he had took a liking to me in particular around the time, man. It was really, you know what I mean, like putting his arm around me.
Right.
So he had put majority of the people out, but he allowed me to stay in there. Mm-hmm. Me and, you know, maybe about 15 others, you know.
Right.
Jay-Z and Beyonce being, you know, two of the other 15 people in the room. So that'll just put into perspective of the type of company I was in
right.
at the moment, you know. And she came over and introduced herself to me like as if she had to.
Right.
Beyonce, cut it out. But I'm a big fan of your work, you know what I'm saying? Whoop the whoop, and that was just dope. That was dope as hell to me, man. That was dope.
All those bottles of lube and baby oil. But the thing is, I don't know why we're shocked. Because remember when they tried to write Kanye off as mad? But he told us who Diddy was. He told us who Jay-Z was. And he told us who Beyonce was. If you actually remembered correctly. He told us the truth so good and proper, they had to say, that man is mad. That man, he has lost the plot. But he told us that Diddy was head honcho, the Epstein of Hollywood. Kanye told us. Kanye told us so much so that they literally done all in their power to make that man be insane to the people. He wasn't insane. He was woke beyond his times. A phenomenon. He knew exactly who his counterparts were, and he tried to tell us, but y'all made him look mad. Right? That lawyer, he needs to be fired. Matter of fact, he needs to be added on to the federal charges. What do you mean? What do you mean Cassie and Diddy was exchanging DV? That man slumped her and dragged her across the floor, and we saw that video come out. What are you talking about? I want somebody who's going to rise up Kim Porter's book, because now all we need is Kim Porter's book to finish him off, literally. And I just believe that in this taking down Diddy, Jay-Z, Beyonce, and a few other people going to be looking real strange at the end of this. Usher, Meek.
Yeah. Mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed. You understand?
Yeah, appreciate
Michael Jordan. What about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. You know, out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing in order to control, traumatize. They can't control you. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce. But they can't control me.
Okay, you guys, so yeah, there's just a lot of videos resurfacing, there's a lot of conversations being had, and it's all very interesting to me. Again, for somebody who's gonna come in here and be like popping off, be mad, and da 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 da, don't get mad at me, get mad at the internet. This is what happens when, tragedies happen in the industry. This is what happens when secrets get exposed in the industry, other people get brought into it. But yeah, let me know what you think about all of this stuff that's being talked about. Not just with Jay-Z and Beyonce, but everybody. There's a lot of people being discussed. So let me know what you've heard. Let me know your thoughts down below. And that's really it for this one. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.